Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So I wanted to take a look at all the different mediums, embossing paste, all that kind of stuff, the gessos, and talk about really just an idea that I have for a few videos that could be coming up on Tuesdays. A lot of times for me, when it comes to different techniques, I feel like I keep repeating a lot of the same ones, but it's hard to explain. It's like, I know there's a lot you can do with it. A lot of times, you know, I like a particular method, and that's what I do the most often. And so it feels like I keep repeating a lot of those. And so I thought maybe I can explore, or we can explore doing things like 5 things you can do with light paste. Okay, and then I would do a series of videos focusing on this one product and the different things that we can do with it. Or same thing with the modeling paste, or I have, you know, like the Crackle. You guys have seen me use the Crackle embossing paste. Clear gesso. What are the benefits of using this as compared to using the white gesso or the black gesso? So I'm doing all this in an effort to say, you know, this is something that we're going to be talking about in future videos. But I just wanted to show you, like, this particular card I did. I used embossing paste to create this background with a stencil, right? And then I sprayed over top of it the different pinks and stuff from the Color Bloom sprays. But in doing all of that, before I even did the sprays, I had to treat it. And I treated the paper with clear gesso, so you could still get elements of that paper underneath. You see that distress look? That's all from the paper itself. You know? So you could do stuff like that. I've done a bunch of tags that I'm keeping on just a little ring here from Graphic 45, and that I got from the boutique, I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, something like that. And I've used similar stuff like the glitter paste. I'll try and hold it up a little bit closer so you can see the detail. I used that with the falling snow stencil, so it gives sort of like a snow look on the Christmas one I did. On this, I'm going to try and hold it up a little bit closer. It's probably going to be a little harder to see. But on this one, the shiny part is a Crackle glaze. And I don't think I have that one out. I think I just did, yeah, just the Crackle paste and the modeling paste. But on this particular one, because I wanted it to look wet, I used the glaze so that way it would have this shine to go with the like beachy theme. On this one, I didn't use any. I didn't use any on this one. On this, I'll try and hold it up a little bit closer. Do you see in the background here? See the white embossing? That's Crackle paste. You can see some of the like cracks and stuff. It's hard to see it close on that one. But just to go over like different ways that we can go about using, yeah, none on that. And then this one, once again, I used that snow stencil, but this time I used the red glitter paste when I did this one. So I don't know. It's just different ideas, different possibilities. Once again, as you can look up close, this one I used it was almost like a lemon glitter paste from Bo Bunny that I got from the boutique when I did this tag. So use that with a stencil. I put the seedlings from Blue Fern on just by using the 3D matte gel. So you know, we're gonna probably look at a couple of those different things. Only because, like I said, I think a lot of times we get these products for either like a project or one project in mind, and it winds up, you know, maybe you haven't thought about using 3D matte gel as like a glue because it dries matte, so it's not shiny on your paper. You can use it for your embellishments and different things like that, and it's not going to be overly shiny. It will dry matte and you won't be able to see it. And your seedlings, or I think some people use it with the art stones if you have any of those. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this particular medium. And then, like I said, they're using the gessos to prep your pages, you know. I want to say it was not last year, maybe the year before. I had started a faith journal, and I had promised myself, like, almost weekly I would work inside of it and do different pages, add my different scriptures in, and you know, some of them I stamped, and then I would just color, because this is a stamp here, and I think I colored it using either my zigs or something like that. And then what I did was I stamped and colored, and then I just used like a what are they called? A mask that I used creating that same shape, and that's where I wrote my scripture. And then this one, and I did it this way because I couldn't fit the whole psalm on one page, so I have like the first half up here and the other half down here, and I did the sun rays on top. But I treated a lot of these pages with the gessos. See some of this texture in here that's created. It's hard to see, but that right there, that's embossing paste that I put color in it, and then I put it through the stencil. So there's a couple of different things, you know, but I like using, okay, this one was fun. This was this crystal gel, and I did the same thing. I used my stencil, and I don't know if it'll show up in the camera, but the shiny part is that gel, and in real life you can see all the little sparkles in it. So it's really fun, and it just gives you a hint of something. So this is good for like when you just want a little bit, almost like a you know how people use the Versa mark, watermark. So it gives you texture, but it's very subtle, but it's all using these gels, and this is very fun. So, and this is just flipping through real quick, but a lot of the stuff that I did on here, I did, like I said, I used either the white gesso, especially if I was doing any type of coloring or adding any type of embossing paste or anything with the sprays. I definitely pre-treated the pages. So you can use that in your journals, your cards, your tags, your layouts. It's so many different projects you can use it on. Okay, so I know normally I do like to share an actual technique that we're doing, but this is something that I was really just thinking about and wanting to dive a little bit deeper and figuring out what all you can do. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll go from there, okay? So thank you guys for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button down below. There will be links to the boutique, which is scrapbookingwithme.com. And if you go over there and, you know, purchase, just make sure you use my code, which is TT15. I will have that down below as well. It's listed under the coupon code. And I will see you guys with our next video. I will be having a sketch video up for this Friday, and then of course another video for Sunday, which will probably use something of this, only because I think I'm going to be doing a layout. So that's what I'm planning for anyway. Alright, so thank you guys again, and I will see you Friday. Bye.